Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Jack and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Jack's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Jack's going to come home with his very own training equipment, and Rich is going to teach you how to use it properly during your follow-up training session. Now Jack is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is proper heeling, and the command is Jack, heel.
Jack, heel.
Heel is proper leash walking, and you can practice this indoors as well as outdoors. It's for walking when you're taking him for a walk, but it is also an exercise that you can practice in a small area.
Jack, heel.
He stays right with Rich, not forging ahead or lagging behind, and each time that Rich stops his feet, he sits. This is your sit stay. Now I know a lot of these things Jack knew when he got here, thanks to our friend Millie, but we've just refined everything, and hopefully this makes it easier for you to control him at home. When Rich returns back, he returns back to his shoulders. He praises him for a good job. And Rich is also going to be showing you tomorrow how to correct Jack when he's doing something that's as obnoxious as chewing on a couch cushion and then being very defiant and almost aggressive toward you.
Jack, heel. No.
He's going to teach you how to be able to correct him. Because it's not like he's not going to try. He is going to try.
Stay.
Rich leaves him in another sit stay. He turns to face him. You're going to lengthen out your time and your distance. And then Rich is going to demonstrate the recall. Jack, come. And he should come and sit, not come and launch himself off of you.
Jack, heel.
And this heeling is very important because as Jack is getting bigger, you want to be able to walk him like a gentleman when you're outside and not have him jumping all over the place.
Alright, that's enough. Stay.
And watch that itching thing, because a lot of that can be a form of distraction.
Jack, come.
Rich calls him in,
Jack,
he
heel.
sits. Excellent. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position.
Down.
So with him seated,
Stay.
left open palm straight down toward the ground, the one-word command to down and stay. And you can lengthen this out over the next several months to 5-minute long down stay.
Stay.
When Rich returns back to him, he walks right back to his shoulders.
Jack, heel.
He gets praised for a good job, and he knows when you go back to his shoulders that they're going to tell him to do something else, so he pops right up. But they're walking right past the sofa. He's not trying to bite it,
Down. Stay.
pull couch cushions off. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing this inside and why you should do it inside, so that you get good house manners. Because that's what he really lacks.
Come. Jack, heel.
Now we have demonstrated for you most of Jack's new skills, or new improved skills I should say. These are the commands that we want you to practice with Jack on a daily basis. Take one of the times that you would be giving him freedom or running around the house to practice, practice, practice. We're going to be leaving a leash and a collar on him when he's loose in the house so that you have a way of correcting him. We're sending home a sample schedule with you so that you know what times of the day he was used to doing everything here and you can make it your own. We've enjoyed having Jack, and we want to thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.